Hey everyone, it's Rick Magnus here, and as promised, we have the new update for Xagio AI, which is the affiliate and e-com wizard, which is going to allow you to build out those affiliate style sites and be able to do all the same things that the local wizard does, which is find and cluster your keywords, optimize your pages, write the content, and then write the schema. So let's dive right in. Okay, inside your Xagio Project Planner plugin, you're just going to click on the AI wizard, and you'll notice that we have a new entry now where you can use the affiliate wizard for any sites where you promote a product or a service, and then of course the initial local AI wizard, which is used for any sites that target geographical locations. So we're going to start with affiliate here, and then it's going to ask you what is the main niche of your website. So for this example, we're going to use power wheelchairs. They are very expensive apparently, so good affiliate commissions on Amazon and anything else. And we're going to go continue. And next it's going to ask you what type of site are you building. And for most affiliate sites, you're typically building out review sites, but you can do bonuses, you can do scams, you can do really anything. Okay, it's up to you. And really what's happening here is the main niche is this part of the seed keyword, and the secondary part is this. So we have power wheelchairs review, which is what we are going to want to search on Google. A note that we have now added the ability to change the search engine TLD as well as the search engine. So for instance, we now have the ability to access Yandex in any location, or Yahoo, okay, or Bing, okay, it just depends what you want to go with. And then of course we can change the search location to match the language of the search engine, and this means you can do this in any language in any country targeting the proper search engine and location language. So we're going to stay in the United States. I'm going to click on continue. Okay, and what we're doing now is taking that main keyword, power wheelchair reviews, and we're searching Google for the top 10 results, because obviously those are going to be the sites that have the kind of keywords that we want to find and cluster for. So a couple new functions, again, more important in the affiliate than the local wizard, is number one, okay, we automatically filter results, okay, meaning keyword results, to only contain a specific keyword below, meaning review. So if it doesn't have the word review in it in this example, it's not going to show up in our list, and we're not going to cluster for it. So I could change this to wheelchair, I could change this to power, I could change this to whatever I want. But if you want cleaner results, leave it the way it is, leave this set to yes. Okay, once again, we're going to make sure our language is the correct engine that we want, or the correct language for the keyword that we're providing. Okay. And then finally, when we have sites like this, okay, Forbes.com, health, healthy aging, best electric wheelchairs, okay, when we typically analyze websites, we're trying to find all the keywords that that website ranks for. But in these cases, we don't want to find everything that Forbes ranks for, okay? When you select Forbes, this automatically turns to yes, and it says find only ranking keywords from the page URL, which is very, very important, because you're going to get a lot cleaner of keywords and your clusters are going to come out a lot better. Okay, so we're going to take retirement living, actually, number 2 result, just check that one out. And once again, I will mention these things you can turn on and off. Okay, we preload the recommended settings based on what your inputs are, but you are free to change those however you see fit and play around with them to get different examples. We're going to click finish, and now what it is doing is it is finding and clustering keywords for us, and it's going to make sure that the keywords have the word review in them, and it's going to come specifically from that page URL. Okay, so here we have AirHawk wheelchair reviews, electric wheelchair reviews, power wheelchair reviews, Zoomer chair reviews, Zinger chair reviews. Okay, and then we have a little miscellaneous group. Okay, that it found some more keywords. Okay, so we do see that we have a Zoomer group here, and if I click on the keyword cloud here, okay, I can see there's 3 Zoomer keywords here. So I can just hold down my control key, okay, and highlight those blue and just drag them into the Zoomer group, because that is the Zoomer group. And then I see down here I have Zinger, so I'm going to choose the Zinger keywords from this group. I'm going to pull them into this group, okay, and then I know I have an AirHawk up here, so I see AirHawk here. I'm going to take that, I'm going to pull this keyword into the AirHawk group. There we go. Okay, and then I have actually 2 AirHawk. I have AirHawk wheelchair reviews and electric wheelchair. So we have kind of, these are AirHawk keywords, but that's electric. So we're going to move that over there. Okay, and really that is our job. It's to take the work that's done for us, provide a little bit of movement, into clustering groups, so that we have keywords that are very, very tightly focused. Now, once those keywords are done, okay, you can now go to select your in title in your URL if you wish, and the ranking column does show static rankings. That is where the keyword was found ranking for the website that we pulled it from, not where you are ranking. Okay, if you want to find out where you are ranking, you do have to select all your keywords, go actions, and track keyword rankings. Okay, but before you do that, you want to optimize your page. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Optimize with AI button. Okay, and what that's going to do, okay, it's going to tell you, okay, the average price has been this. This is how many credits you have left. Do you want to continue? What it's going to do is it's going to take all the single words, okay, within the keyword, the long tail keywords that you have in your group, and it's going to say, look, the word wheelchair showed up 5 times, review showed up 4 times, air, hawk, electric, air, hawk, and review showed up these many times, and it's going to write 5 H1 title and description suggestions based on the keyword weights for you. Okay, so let's do Air Hawk wheelchair reviews, the best electric wheelchair. I love it. Okay, and then H1 suggestions, Air Hawk wheelchair reviews. I love it. And then descriptions. Read our Air Hawk wheelchair reviews to find out if this electric. I just love it. So I'm going to use that and save it to group. And you can see how easy it was for us to write really optimized title, URL, description, and H1 for us. So I'm just going to click Save Changes. And I know that I'm optimized for all these keywords. Now, if I want to change anything based on the lowest amount of competition, being that we have 3 keywords here that are very, very similar and all have about 260 words a month, I can go Actions, Get Keyword Competition. Okay, and then this is going to take a few seconds. It's going to come back with the in title and in URL counts for each of these keywords, and that might help us choose a different variation of each of these keywords. You would want, since they have the same search volume, you'd want to maybe re-optimize slightly based on the one that has the lowest in title or in URL count. But once the optimization is done, okay, the next step would be to create a page from the group. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create Page. Okay, we can assign it as a published page. We can assign a parent to the page if it was maybe a different brand of AirHawk, that we had an AirHawk top silo and then we had different AirHawk model numbers as the bottom silo. The parent would be AirHawk, and then the model numbers would be children of that page. So I'm going to click Close, and you'll notice that now we have a page tab here and not on these ones because these groups aren't optimized yet. It wouldn't take long to do it, obviously. But there we go. Okay, we're going to click on page. That's going to take us over to the page. Okay, and you'll see, I'm going to click down on this or up on this. This is Xagio. Okay, instead of like a Yoaster and Rank Math, we have the Xagio SEO plugin. There is our title, there is our URL, there is our description, and up here is our H1. So I'm going to click on update. But what we can do now is go over to the AI content, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to want content on that. And I'm going to click on generate blog content. Once again, it's going to tell us the average price, and we can choose to continue or not. So now it is being sent away to ChatGPT to write the content. So it'll take about 60 seconds or a minute. And one thing I want to mention at this point is that the content that's being written isn't just random content. It is very, very sequentially based. So if we go back to the project planner, just try to remember that we created a group of AirHawk electric wheelchair review keywords. Then we optimized based on the weight of the individual words of all these keyword phrases, okay, to create our title, our URL, our description, and our H1. So now that we have created the optimization based on the weighted keywords, we are now creating the content based on the optimization, which was based on the cluster and the weighting of the keywords. So the point I'm trying to make is that this is very, very sequentially done. That's how we're able to pull relevant content that is very highly targeted to the keywords that we were targeting on our page. Okay, and there you go. You can see the content is done. So it wrote a content outline for us. So we're going to just take that and we're going to pull it out of that, because we could use it for a table of contents plugin if we want. And then I'm going to actually take the title, because we already have the title put into our SEO settings right here in general, AirHawk wheelchair reviews. Okay, so we're going to actually take that out, and then we'll just back it up, and then we're going to insert the content up above. We can add images, we can add YouTube videos, whatever we need to do to make the content, you know, the way that we want it. Okay, it's a great starting point for content. We are going to improve on our content to get better templates, add tonalities, add languages and stuff like that. But once it's done, okay, you have a great starting point. And the next thing that you'll want to do now that the content is in is go over to schema and click generate AI schema. So I'm going to click continue again. And once again, it is very sequential. The schema that it's going to generate is based on the article, which is based on the optimization, which is based on the keywords, which is based on the clusters. So once again, very, very, very sequential. And that's how we keep our pages very highly targeted and very highly optimized for the keywords that we are going after. So while the AI wizard is running, okay, I'm just going to open this in a new tab, and we can go and take a look at the page here. Okay, so here's our Airhawk wheelchair reviews page. That's actually the first one I did. I believe this one is the second one. Okay, so we have features of the Airhawk wheelchair, we have benefits of the Airhawk wheelchair, we have frequently asked questions. Okay, so we have all this stuff. Okay, and that's kind of flipping out on me. And the last thing that I'll actually show you is the detailed SEO Chrome extension plugin is showing there's the main H1, there's the H2 of features, there's an H2 of benefits, an H2 of frequently asked questions, H3s for all the answers, another H2 for the conclusion. So it is optimized properly for the H tag usage. And we're going to go back here and we can see now our schema is done, and it chose a product-based schema. So we're going to actually preview that schema, and you can see product is the Airhawk wheelchair. Description, it says who the brand and the type is. Okay, it provides some reviews, date published, aggregate ratings, some offers. Okay, and what we can do if we want to change any of these things or add to any of those things, you simply would go into your schema editor on the app side of Xagio, and you can literally just add the additional fields or edit the fields that are in there. And that is basically it for the AI wizard. And so just in just a few minutes, guys, once again, we use the AI wizard to find a bunch of keywords, to cluster them for us, to optimize them, to write the content, to write the schema. And this is all in minutes. Now, if it took me just 3 minutes to do this, it would take me an additional maybe 15 to 20 minutes to do the rest of these pages, and I would have a really good start to a site. And of course, if I wanted to go after more of these or expand on it, I could go after wheelchairs, I could go after scooters, I could go after any electric type vehicle. Okay, I just used this for an example, but you can do this with literally everything, and it all is going to start with the keyword that you put in on the very first step. But the rest of the way is handled by AI Wizard. So hopefully you guys love the AI Wizard, play around with it a lot, and start letting us know about some of the results that you're getting for your affiliate sites.